Sir, what can you say about the football match? Do you know the materials they are bringing on the field before you now predict what you know? Sometimes some suggestion looks like prediction. This is my opinion. It looks like what? Like prediction. So this time, Kamala Harris will win. Because in this book I told you, the one we read the other time, that by July, August, he's going to change his cap. She will change his cap. So automatically, when it was July, August, Joe Biden stepped down. And then the stepping down was just like what happened in the Bible. In the book of 1 Samuel 15, from verse 16, he said, the Lord has stopped your governance. Then when it was in 16, chapter 16, Samuel was telling the Almighty God, if I should go and elect a new king, how will it look like? He said, but don't worry. Human being can see the surface, but God himself see the inside. Then he got in there. And when they displayed everybody, the old songs Jesse has, then he now said, you know, sir, if these people who dress gorgeously fine here are the only children you have, that means God is sending you a wrong job. Because there is no king among all these people. He said, no, there's one who is hard working. Kamala has been working around the whole year of his life. So automatically, he deserves a medal. So this is the time the American people will now give her our medal. And this is the very thing Clinton is supposed to have conquered before and be the first female president. But because she's arrogant, very arrogant, he's too prepared. And when you are too prepared for something, you may likely miss it because you will remove God's hand out of your preparation. Oh yes, just like the Titanic boat. Oh, nothing can push this boat down, this and that. Then the first sail, the boat cannot come back again. So automatically, people living in America should cool down, nothing to stress. Kamala will win the election.
Sir, Americans should
expect
a female president. And what difference will she make?
Oh, a woman knows how to take care of the house. When you have a career woman who knows how, look at Alakinga. Look at the president of Mexico now. In Mexico, the president there is a female. Then when you look at in Britain, they call somebody, what's the name of this, the first prime minister in the UK? They call this woman a very terrible name. Thatcher, yeah, Thatcher. She was there. You know, woman knows how to take care of house a lot. But like this woman was a lawyer to a judge, from a judge to vice president, from vice president to the president. He has his honors. He knows what he's doing. God please have that.
As spiritually, what has God told you about this?
I've predicted it before. I'm not just predicting today. I'm not just telling you it's here.
The woman
has been said by
to rule America, then the cap of Kamala will change.
And it is now.
This is here now. You can read it here. You read it before. I'm not just joining people who wanted to talk for 2 days to the end of the election. No. I'm not giving you the prediction because I want to let people know I'm a prophet. No. It's what he sent me to the world. I'm telling the world.
Sir, maybe we should come home a bit.
Well, but it's not yet because in America there's going to be a lot of tribal things today, tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Because you see, when you are moving with somebody who did not have home training, a lot of things can happen. You know, the number of hours you stay with your mother at home is longer than the time you stay in school. And the ẹ̀kọ́ lagbara ju ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀tá
home training.
You may be a graduate and be a fool. You may be a graduate and don't know how to handle your purse. You may be a graduate and be a womanizer. And you can be a graduate and be a smoker. And when you are smoking, it will kill your liver. It will give you trouble with the EU. So automatically, this lady has explained her background to the whole American. This is me. If you should give me your vote, it's not a bad market. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, yes, for the first 100 days. Yes. Just like day before yesterday or 4 days when I was in America, Donald Trump was just there, we take care of the women. You who has been molesting women, how can you want to change? You know the truth. You can even say there are two evils. Human beings are evil. But you need to let us know who you showcase. ó ní àwa ní ìwé tí ayé ń kà nǹkan tá a ti rí mọ́ ti show pé òun nìkan kọ́ ló fẹ́ rule now Senate House of Assembly everything wà ń bẹ̀ police wà ń bẹ̀ everybody want to do their job so it's not that the woman is going to put pot in the White House already no he has been living around the corridor before corridor of power she was the only one the Lord empowered to rule California, the biggest estate in America. The woman ruled and the woman tried. So automatically, by the grace of Almighty God, because the result will not come, the result will not come at once. There will be the result of North Carolina will be a little bit of trouble. The result from Florida will going to be tough again. Then the result in Texas, they are going to question it, query it. So these are the things. The election is not going to be easy. It's going to be neck to neck, but no matter how they are going to do it. When the Lord has made you head, there's nobody can bring you down. So this lady has been ordained to be the first female president in America. He never fight for it. He never gone for it. He's not a person that is rude. No. But one day, if you are good, you will get to the top of your career. Look at the Kekere in Nigeria. He's now the chief judge of the year. You could remember what I've been going all about doing all this thing. There are some family in Lagos here sometimes. There are 3 in number. They are all judges in Lagos State under the tutelage of Oshibaju the other time. So automatically, even not for Oshibaju who misbehaved, at the tail end they even dance to the tune of the Hausa and the Fulanis. Today it could have to be relevant. Anywhere he's going, people will say, how can they do? But because he has ego, within him, they turn a lawyer to be somebody serving money in the market. We should say, he never tally. This thing never tally. One low fair jolly, one low jolly. Olè ní ẹ́ àtẹ̀tọ́ wa lọ bá orí ọmọ méjì ní bùtù mọ́tò ẹ̀ wá lọ́mọ bó ṣe débẹ̀ so wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ ìtẹ́lẹ̀ náà so but we should expect something tough if any pastor anybody this time some people make cheap popularity but it has been here that the Lord will change his cap from vice president to president. This is it. So automatically even if the video is on the internet before the election now. Even when they were handing over, it's just like a relay race. First leg, second leg, third leg. So that's it.
Sir, if she emerges as the president, do you think she will be able to handle international communities? Because some people are saying during the time of whenever a party is ruling, that they always have international wars. That during the time of Trump, that Trump is able to mediate with some country to avoid war.
To avoid war. Donald Trump, who did not read the military report every morning. Who does the only thing he did, he drafted all the army that was in all the bases to come home. Like this very one, the war that's there in Israel. The Hezbollah, the Arab people caused the trouble. The sleeping dog was there when they were doing their jamboree. And you walking there, you are just saying Allah Akbar, killing an Israeli person. And Israel will never even, they can do anything because of one of their citizens. Then after killing them, you are using axe to call their name Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. You are going to pay. And they will pay. And they are still paying. That's it. And when you look at Ezekiel 37, Ezekiel 39, and Ezekiel 40, they will send this thing about Israel. Don't touch them. They are the apple. They said they are the apple eye of the Almighty God. So then why do you do that? And when you say the second world war is coming, third world war is coming, how many children do you have to donate when the war started? Or are you going to turn yourself in? And he said, Shofeku. We saw third world war lumber.
But our comments are, we need to put a full stop to the war that is ongoing between Israel.
Yes, because when the war started, báwo ló ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ bí eléyìí wọ́n ní bí ìwà ìjìyà pé kíjà máa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjọ́ tó máa parí ẹ̀ àmọ́ náà.
Even our comment will not make any change.
Kí ló fẹ́ sọ ń sìn ẹnìkan ń ṣe jamboree nílùú ẹ̀ kí máa ṣe pátí nù ọgbà yìí kí tenant landlord kan tẹ̀ wọ́n nù ọgbà yìí pariwo wá pọ̀ jù then kọ́tẹ̀ tó sọ pariwo wá pọ̀ jù àtìgbà ó dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbá àwọn eléré ó dẹ̀ já wáyà ó dẹ̀ kó gbogbo ẹ̀rú ó dẹ̀ ń dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú ẹ̀sà ṣó lè lọ. Irú Jésù wo la ń sìn bí tá a máa fi dúró tá a máa jẹ́ kó lọ a máa sọ ọ́ lẹ́bi màálù ni a máa sọ ká bèrè kí ni problem ẹ ó dẹ̀ because ó ní right láti lọ pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá kó wọn àti ọlọ́pàá wá kan sọ fún wa pé we should load the music but for you taking law into your hand go and check what happened in October 7 now go and check what they did. Wọ́n wọlé wọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yíyan ẹgbẹ́ yàn nígbà tó gùn sí níbo ló ti ṣe irú eléyìí sọ wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara ẹ̀ náà wọ́n á ní kí Amẹ́ríkà wá dá sí Amẹ́ríkà náà ti pààyàn oníkí Nàìjíríà wá dá sí Nàìjíríà náà ti pààyàn oníkí London wá dá sí oníkí Egypt wá dá sí ṣé bí Egypt wà lérí ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn tí ó misbehave ní táìmù tí problem wà ní Egypt there was trouble in Egypt and the Lord brought this man to come and quench it. And àwọn Hezbollah want to take over Egypt now. And even that was the president that died in the cell, in the guard room. Nothing happened.
But sir, as a superpower, people believe
nobody is superpower. Nobody is superpower. Nobody is bigger than God. Don't put yourself in trouble. Because you may sleep and never wake up. Trouble has come. How can you be superpower? Do you have to wait? Even Russia that was a superpower before, they are now begging for the help of Korea to come and fight in that area because the youth are not ready to join the force again. The youth are not ready to come and die. So that's the problem. How can you call somebody superpower? Ṣé ní kan ìmọ̀ ẹ̀dá bí pẹ̀lú àwọn British wà bí tó lẹ́yìn kan 4-man. Ṣé yẹn kan lè ṣe yàn mẹ́rin? 4-man kẹ.
So sir, back to Nigeria, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we have found ourselves today, sir. Though you have said this so many times, how did we get it wrong?
We get it wrong in many places. We are all guilty. My bere question Nigeria can come be by. I'm not ready to talk to you because ṣé bí Nigeria lèyàn ti fún yàn lóyún tí ò nílé lẹ́ni bọ́lá fẹ́ báyàrá jáde sí lórí yẹn ṣé bí Nigeria yìí lèyàn ti ẹ̀gbọ́n èèyàn jẹ́ commissioner tó lóun lè fi mọ́tò kọlù yàn pé kò tí mo tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé ayé nìyẹn then ṣé bí ìlú yìí sì gbogbo agbára wa ní time Awólọ́wọ̀ was in the farm. I've been shouting on farming over 30 years. Then we are now relying on agbe títì fún bágà àmàfikún sanwó ẹ̀ agbe aṣẹ́wó fẹ́nìkan agbe hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì fẹ́nìkan tó wẹ́kọ́ àmàfikún sanwó ẹ̀ ṣé ìyẹn jẹ́ ipò kì í tán ṣé àríkàn tẹ̀yìn oúnjẹ tí ò kì í tán ni and the president yìí mọ̀ torí èkó wò dé sí àná náà ó yọ owó tí dé sí àná kó lọ ṣe bí ibikíbi tó bá wà yẹ ká lè wá jáde ká gbowó yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ sílẹ̀ during the time of Buhari regime ọmọ yẹ nǹkan tó jí kúrò ní vote wa náà ṣe bó rántí nǹkan tó sì bàjọ́ sọ 2 months before the election pé dọ́là tẹ gbé kúrò nínú circulation yìí ti pọ̀ jù ìlú yìí máa pay go to Abuja now look at what the Fulani and the Hausas are doing in Abuja in the whole house those houses were loaded with pounds, dollars and sterlings. And then they put the megad and put AC on the money they have removed from the circulation. How many big Hausa man that has an account in First Bank? How many big Yoruba man that has an account in the First Bank? They don't have. They are keeping this money at home. Nigerians single-handedly built the Dubai through what they looted from Nigeria. Look at Atiku. He's still working on the high street of Nigeria. Atiku's supposed to be in jail. Anyway, he's still clamoring to be president. In what way? You and Obasanjo was flying everywhere in the whole world. Flying everywhere in the whole world, looking for people to come and do company in Nigeria. They cannot bring one. His regime went. He was flying, we are bringing expatriates. Nobody is ready to come. When the security of the place is not stabilized. That's one. Then Goodluck Jonathan, the same pattern. Nobody. Then again, who brought Goodluck Jonathan? And Yar'Adua. It was Obasanjo. Then who is Obasanjo? A failed soldier. He's not a renounced person.
A failed soldier.
A failed soldier.
But
a failed soldier who hijacked Operation Feed the Nation. You remember Operation Feed the Nation? He has done do us a lot of. Look at the River Basin Authority. Look at all the river basin. The rubber plantation in Warri, Alaga Steel, all these things that took the student, the youth out of the street. But now the youth are back to the street. You know, he's so myopic, with myopic brain. Will be telling you, ta ló fẹ́ kọ nọ́mbà sára owó yẹn ṣé nọ́mbà kan lówó yẹn fẹ́ print àti alùkò àbàjẹ́ ojú wa dúdú.
so sir
pé a lè fèèyàn ṣẹ́ṣọ́
kò sí nǹkan tó ń jókòó owó.
o lè fi gọ́ ṣe káwọn èèyàn ṣe é lóore but èèyàn sí èèyàn nígbà tó ṣe èrè ìyẹn láṣì ronú ẹ̀ káàkiri ẹ lọ kó pọ́ìn tẹ̀lé tó wà ní títì ẹ lọ kó kíní tó wà lẹ́nu kíní.
then the concept of ogun owó.
ẹ ṣàfihàn owó lè ṣe báyìí àwọn owó kọ́ la fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ káríṣẹ́ la fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà trade by barter àfọwọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ what are you talking what the hell are you talking about àfọwọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà tún bá rọ́gẹ̀dẹ̀ lọ́nà oko your plantain at the entrance of your farm I will weigh it because I am a farmer then I will draw the cowrie shell that equates to the amount the price. Even the white boy that came to Africa said for 70 people sitting down around a banana leaf and they put a heap of pounded yam and everybody was eating, cutting. That's what Lugard saw, that these people are too vulnerable. That is it. And in the whole Nigeria today, Yoruba is too vulnerable. After the Civil War, all the houses they hijack in Borakot. They never give the money back to the Igbos. And the house they seize in Western Avenue, Ikeja, Surulere, the Yoruba return the money back to the landlord of all the Igbos. Even sometimes the Yorubas are landlord to those buildings. They kept the house, they do everything properly okay. Because I like Ole. But since nobody want to farm, you are now fighting government. And if I can go now, there's still rain till November. So automatically you can still plant cassava till January. A young school leaver. Then when you come now with a truck of gari from Ore, how can you come with a 78 bag of gari to Oilepo? It won't take them 1 hour to buy everything. Is it dollar again? No. The other day I went to America, I brought Tatase seed. I gave it to 7 families. They are now thanking me. The Tatase is doing well with the cow dung. We don't want to work, we want to eat. Like you now, you have wife, you have children. Your wife did not know how to farm. Your 3 children did not know how to farm. They want you to go and hustle and come back and bring $2,000. Will every day be Christmas? What are you talking about? Why are we joking with our life? He said, in the book of Genesis 40, Genesis 41, and Genesis 43, and Genesis 47. In Genesis 40, he said, I had a dream. It was the king. He said, 7 fat cows, mighty cows. Then all of a sudden, the skinny one were now consuming the fatty one. Then he said, come and tell me this dream. Then when Joseph interpreted the dream, he said, there is going to be 7 years famine. Till he soon get, till he see anything, we better go back to farm and be storing things for ourselves. Eat and keep, eat and keep. So with the 7 years, this is our own time of it at the wall. And I've preached before here. Then I preached all these ones before. The Lord sent me to the world. Now ní iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa ẹni tí ò bá ṣiṣẹ́ á lọ sáláwùjá lọ jalè á yọ owó lápò èèyàn nínú mọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ ṣe bí tẹ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá ní tìjú Yorùbá ò kì í tọrọ owó à ń kọjá ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ lánàá sí obìnrin kan kọ́mọ méjì sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ lóru ó jókòó dúró sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn ẹ̀ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àti ìjẹun lálẹ́ yìí ká ló fún ẹ lóyún níbo ló ti ń bọ̀ kí ló equation tó ń bí wípé how do we get to this junction? You know how we get to this junction now. You know how you went to school. And you know what transpired between you and your wife, and before you call your wife your wife. And then how much did your wife brought to your house when you married your wife? A little while I come to. A little while I come to. Because go now. Oko ati kontenta you know le fi pàdé. E ma grow láti be. Lórí kini jàre. E de ti after 3 months oyún ti wá. Reckless sex ti ball ra yín be pé iná kan sínú oko. Nigeria kan ló ma ní ìyàwó mẹ́ta àti koko ba mẹ́rin. Wọ́n aláàjì ni wọ́n níbi tàbí ayé wa tún bàjẹ́ táwọn kan tún pèrè àwọn aláàjì ẹ̀yìn tó ń náwó sí pé this man just came is our visitor ẹ̀túgbé náà kì yẹn wá sí bí ọ̀dẹ̀ láti gọ̀ tí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ Saudi ó padà wáwé tó máa jẹ́ nùrù tó ń jẹ́ mo ní aláàjì nùrù nínú ilé aláàjì àlejò nùrù náà àlejò nùrù náà ṣé orí ti dọ́ta orí ti bàjẹ́. So these are the things. So you are asking how do we get to this junction?
How?
We got here because of malady. Malady weary. We are mentally derailed. We are not balanced. If somebody is living very close to you, then he came home and now said he's having G-Wagon, he's having Lamborghini. Why don't you ask yourself and the landlord around the place? Why do we come at this? Torí ọjọ́ kan bọ̀ tó máa gbénú àwọn oníṣẹ́ ṣó. Ẹ wá ń ṣe àkàdé ló wá ń bèrè pé ṣe fẹ́ ta Eleyii. Ibi tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí lò ó tún bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ègé ilé tí wọ́n wà rí sí o. Kẹ́nìkan dé chọ́ọ̀ṣì lọ́la ni ó ní hallelujah òun fẹ́ ran chọ́ọ̀ṣì lọ́wọ́. Ok jọ ẹ lọ dúró sílẹ̀ jẹ́ ká parí ẹ̀sìn wa. Sùtà bá dẹ̀ parí ẹ̀sìn kí ló fẹ́ fi ran chọ́ọ̀ṣì lọ́wọ́? Kí ni chọ́ọ̀ṣì ké wá bá ẹ pé kó fi ràn òun lọ́wọ́? Ṣé chọ́ọ̀ṣì ń kọ́lé lọ́wọ́ ni àbí chọ́ọ̀ṣì yarọ? Chọ́ọ̀ṣì ní BP àbó ní diabetes. Ó yẹ ká mọ̀ kóbìnrin kan ló lé dọ́dọ̀ wa. Ó yẹ ká ló bá gbẹ́nu ọ̀nà ló gbà wá fẹ́ǹsì bẹ́ẹ̀ ká gbé líle jáde torí àwọn ìṣòro.
But I think it can happen in most churches now.
Ẹsẹ̀ mi ní bí àbẹ̀ṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi mọ̀ ṣe fi mọ́lá. Àwọn tó yà wèrè pọ̀ ọ̀dẹ́ wà nínú ní pásítọ̀, ọ̀dẹ́ wà nínú tíṣà, ọ̀dẹ́ wà nínú láńlọ́ọ̀dù, ọ̀dẹ́ wà nínú tọkọtaya náà. Àti bá lẹ́ni tí àlè ìyàwó ẹ̀ á fi mọ́tò gbé wá sílé á ní ọ̀gá àwọn tó ń sọ yẹn nìyẹn. Ó ṣèdè láti Saudi àjọ lọ Saudi aláràfá ẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn tó fọmú gbé sókè. Ó ní má kà má dínà. Ó ti gbàgbé yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀. Òyìnbó ẹ̀yẹ tiẹ̀ ó dàbẹ̀ pé ìwé tó ṣètò lọ́kà yẹn ó mú ẹ o. How do we get to this? Orúkọ ṣe bèrè question ìjà lọ́wọ́ rú èmi. Tèmi mo wá mọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀ mo ṣe bọ́ọ̀sì mo ta kúkúrú mo tẹ̀pà mo ta ẹran ọ̀gbẹ́ mo ṣe fumigation.
But sir.
How do we get to this?
Sir, the question came because barely monthly now, laughing fuel increment.
Oh, láti wá nǹkan kan tá gbójúlé nìyẹn.
It was not like this before.
It has to be so. Okay, when you Shell is leaving, all these big oil companies are leaving. Ọmọ tó fẹ́ rù yín lẹ̀ fún yín náà. Ó dàbí ẹni tó lé ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ nítorí pé ó nag pé ìyàwó òun yìí ti burú jù. Ẹni tó tún wá lọ bá pàdé nígbà tó tún lọ sí ìyànà pàjá ó jẹ́ ẹni tó ní wárápá. But ó dress kan lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n pàdé rẹ̀ ní pàtí. Wọ́n yọ wọ́n tó wọ́n gbádùn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Nígbà tó di lẹ́tọ́ fẹ́ máa sinra wọn lọ wárápá ẹ̀ mú lọ́nu mọ́lẹ̀ lójú títì. Wọ́n ní wọ́n sọ yẹ pé aṣọ kan lẹ́jọ́ ẹ dúró gbèsè àwọn ẹ dúró tì kẹgbẹ́ ẹ dúró gbà. Ó máa ń sìnkì dẹ́nu mọ́ àti ò lè bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Then after 1 hour ó padà sáyé. Àwọn oníṣẹ́ kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe àwọn kí ló máa sọ fún wọn ní kò sí kò fọgbọ́n kẹ sínú mọ́tò kó lè yé wà á padà wà á báyà ṣe bí wọ́n máa tó padà wà nígbà nǹkan tó jù mí rí mi ò tí lè sọ sí wọ́n á ń bèrè how do we get to this nígbà tí middle class ti kúrò Nàìjíríà ó ti kúrò ní time go on Ọbásanjọ́ ò bá middle class èèyàn kan mú ó sọ Operation Feed the Nation ó sọ di Ọbásanjọ́ farm. Then nìkan fẹ́ wọlé third time Ọbásanjọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé $10,000 òun pín káre fún àwọn delegate lótẹ́ẹ̀lì níbo ló ti yọ.
Third time.
Third time ṣé third time ní àbúrò àwọn àbọ̀nfra ẹ̀ gọ̀ o ti ṣe military head of state o ti tún ṣe 2 times civilian ẹ jọ̀sà kí ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe fún wa kí ló tún fẹ́ ṣe fún wa o fẹ́ yàwó for 18 years kò bímọ o ṣe wá jẹ́ commissioner of police. Ọ̀gá ìyàwó ẹ̀tún ní kò fún ìtẹ́ ìyà sí wọ́n ní kò lọ wá sí láyé nígbà tó rẹ̀ dìmọ̀ pé ìwọ ni kìí jẹ́ pé ìwọ ló kó ẹ̀kú ìwọ ni ìlò látọ̀ ẹ lọ try and be mi bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ junior police officer kan mo wọlé káwò òun náà máa dára ẹlẹ́bi ń sìn á ní báwo lè ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ tó bímọ ẹ̀ ọjọ́ ọkùnrin ṣé kò ní kẹ́rù ẹ̀ so ìwà ń bèrè pé how do we get to this èló ló wà lọ́wọ́ ìgbà tó má rì èló ló wà lọ́wọ́ má ìgbà tó má rì inú ilé wo lẹ má rì sí ṣé mo tó wá bá àwọn kan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìrírí tí mo sá kúrò mẹ́ lọ́jọ́ kejì that was 1991 nígbà tí ma fi débẹ̀ ẹni yẹn gbà mí lálejò ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni mo ṣàrí pé yàrá kan láṣọ àwọn ọmọ pé báàgì mi wọlé àwọlé ṣùgbọ́n tó dẹ̀wà dé lálẹ́ dáfẹ́ sùn mọ̀ ní pé gbogbo palace ṣíà wọ́n kàn hàn jẹ́ sára kan náà ni àbọ̀n fẹ́ ṣe studio ni mo ṣàṣì mi ṣùgbọ́n mi ò gbádùn ṣùgbọ́n tó dẹ̀ yálẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wọ́n ní wàá sun bí ẹ̀mọ́ náà bọ̀dá ṣé ibi tẹ́ ti ń wá ilé ọdún rẹ̀ tán lẹ́wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ayé yìí ò dá sa ẹ̀ gbádùn àmì onílé sùn máa jòkó tilẹ̀ máa mímọ́ ni o má kàmí máa tó máa sunú léyìí pẹ̀lú dára ọjọ́ kejì even slippers tó kó fún mi láti kó fún ṣùgbọ́n ẹni téèyàn bá gbé dàgbà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ìwà ẹ̀ ló máa wo èmi dẹ̀ wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti wá dèèyàn bó jẹ́ gọ́tà la fẹ́ kó máa kó dáadáa, bó dẹ̀ jẹ́ títì la fẹ́ wú, bó dẹ̀ jẹ́ sọ́kàwé, gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo ṣe o. Mo tún tọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ ní Kòsì market, mo jẹ́ ẹran ọ̀gbẹ́, mo ṣe fumigation, mo ṣe boxing. Then ibi tẹ́nì kan ti fẹ́ kọ́ mi kọ́ bá kọ́nà, mo ṣe accountant ní 72 Ọ̀pẹ́bí in the fashion house. Mo kú máa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé Maggi fashion náà pé ó dẹ̀ gorí table ní afẹ́ṣẹ́ auditing. Màdà ọ̀gá mi tó gorí kíní kan, ó kàn fowó kún owó mi, bọ̀bọ̀ ṣe ń fi kún owó mi, mò ń tọ́jú ẹ̀rù mú owó mi. Ṣùgbọ́n tó yá lógun table tó lóun fẹ́ ká nǹkan lókè. Màdà mọ̀ ẹ̀wọ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní kí n máa wò kì pẹ̀lú àwọn oníràn mi níṣẹ́ tí mi wá sí kò wá ṣe o. Mo yá fi table yẹn lẹ̀ mo wọ títì, mo ṣe lọ́n tèmi ni. Ìwọ wá ń bèrè how do we get to this? Kí n wá sẹ́tù pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn sí. Níbo ló fẹ́ bá yàrá jáde sí? Ṣé mo ti fi iṣẹ́ níyàwó ni? Àbúnṣìdílẹ̀ fún mi wọn rí àbí? Ojú kọ́ máa dùn. No, my judge, mo follow there. So, I'm a bèrè, ó lè bèrè àwọn ẹgbẹ́, how do we go to this?
But sir, ọ̀rọ̀ epo yẹn tí address ẹ sir.
Ọ̀rọ̀ epo tí mò ń sọ fún, let me come back to epo. Yes sir. Ìlú wo láyé ló gbára lé any one product láti fi kọ́lé, láti fi ṣe títì, láti fi ṣe everything ẹjọ́ sir.
Even let's see what Genesis 1:28 to 30. Ọlọ́run sì súre fún wọn. Ọlọ́run súre fún wọn pé ẹ máa bí sí, kí ẹ sì máa pọ̀ sí, kí ẹ sì máa kún ilẹ̀, kí ẹ sì máa ṣèkáwọ́ rẹ̀, kí ẹ sì máa jọba lórí ẹja òkun, àti lórí ẹja lórí ojú ọ̀run, àti lórí alààyè gbogbo tí wọ́n kò lórí ilẹ̀. Ọlọ́run sì wí pé kíyèsí, mo fi ewéko gbogbo tí ó wà lórí ilẹ̀ tí í so èso fún yín, àti igi gbogbo nínú èyí tí ṣe igi eléso tí ń so. Èyí ni yóò máa ṣe oúnjẹ fún yín, àti gbogbo ẹran ilẹ̀, àti gbogbo ẹyẹ ojú ọ̀run, àti fún ohun gbogbo tí wọ́n rákò lórí ilẹ̀ tí í ṣe alààyè. Mo fi ewéko tútù gbogbo fún ní oúnjẹ níbẹ̀.
Thank you sir. Ilé tó kà yìí, afforestation kò sí mọ́, kò sẹ́ni tó ń gbin pákó, kò sẹ́ni tó ń gbin igi mọ́ọ̀sì o, kò sẹ́ni tó ń gbin rọ́bà o. Then even Michelin ti lọ o, Dunlop ti lọ o, gbogbo wọ̀nyẹn ti lọ o, Ghana láti lọ ra táyà wá o wà ń bí o, epo ló gbójúmọ́ sí o, epo yìí náà ni o. Tí mọ́tò bá ṣe wà á ṣe gbé lẹ̀, tí mọ́tò bá ṣe wà tó bá fẹ́ dojú tìjọba ẹ ṣe jẹ́ ká fi mọ́tò lẹ̀ fún ìjọba. Ṣèbí yìí sì ṣe orin ní port, kò sẹ́ni tó lè gbé mọ́tò wọ Nàìjíríà mọ́ náà, òye tó ń clear ní time Buhari. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Buhari mọ̀ pé business kan tí Ìgbò àti Yorùbá ń ṣe nìyẹn, ó block yẹ, ó kó màlúù wọlé. Ṣé ó bára mọ́ṣẹ́? How do we get to this? Buhari knew that it's the Igbo who are very in commerce. Igbo is excellent. Yoruba is excellent. But now you know they use their port to bring in cars and everything. But during your own regime, you made everything very exorbitant. They cannot bring car in, they cannot clear car. When you are clearing a car for 5 million, 6 million, a Tokumbo car. So Buhari has blocked that, has bastardized the whole thing. And look at the road. Obasanjo himself removed the whole toll gate because of one person, because of Dangote. You say, how do we got to this? Then we will have anywhere in the whole world, Canada, Germany, everywhere, there is toll gate. People pay toll. E-toll. So those money they made, they use it to maintain the place. And look at all the prisons in Nigeria. Obasanjo is the one taking care of the prisons, some of the prisons. They divided it amongst themselves. Then when you look at the NEPA, you are paying today all the tariff and everything. Ikeja electric and everything. The people, they are fraudsters. As they are making the money, they are changing to dollar, take it to London, take it to America. You say, how do we get to this? We need a revolution like what we have. Look at the other man in Kampore. When he mismanaged and everything, this young man came. I have predicted that in 2019 that somebody is going to come, reincarnation of Thomas Sankara, that will reform that country. Then when next time you come out, we're going to bring those books out. We'll open it, you can see it. And what happened today? The prediction has come to pass. I can go there and show him this and get an award.
I said revolution. Revolution how?
The revolution has started. What it is now? Lè lọ sí ọ̀rẹ́ anyhow, lè travel anyhow sí now. Boko Haram ò lè jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ mọ̀tò nígbà tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí Ìlọrin, láti bí sí Ìlọrin, ẹnìkan dé láti Amẹ́ríkà, ó fẹ́ lọ ṣe kan ní Ìlọrin, wọ́n pè car hire gba 300,000. Then nígbà tó máa fi repo ní toll gate, wọ́n repo 86,000 wọ́n fill tank. Then nígbà tó máa fi dé Ìlọrin tó máa fi padà, nígbà tó máa fi dé area Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ something like that, epo ti wọ red, wọ́n tún gba epo 68,000. So ẹni tó ń tẹ̀ bill tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe rò pé nǹkan tó ń charge ń pọ̀.
This car 120,000.
Yes, sir. Install it then. Wọ́n rán ẹni mọ́tò because automatically. Tó bá pé train system wá work. Lè jẹ́ kó work. Ṣé báwọn kan ló lọ ń yọ train slippers ṣe tó ń fi ṣe ṣíbí? Ṣé báwọn kan ló lọ ń já Third Mainland Bridge? Ṣé bí Nàìjíríà yìí náà ni aláyàwèrè àgbádùn tó bá ráhùn sí gbogbo nǹkan táwọn sí yẹn fi gèlèbò mórí yẹn orí wọn overheat ní òbèrè nímọ̀. So you see, my brother, I don't need to tell you much about the oil. And this is the oil. Tí Babangida, tí gbogbo wọn fi, tí Bagaba ti ṣe títì, àgbà crude oil. Then Shell, tí wọ́n bá wọ́n MOU, iye tá bá wà lórí ilẹ̀ yìí, iye tá bá pa profit ẹ̀ la máa jọ pín. But ẹni Hausa kan lọ Fúlàní kan ti lọ gba profit. Then báwo ni owó yìí ṣe pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ and listen man okay. Then ọjọ́ wo náà ti kó NNPC wọ CBN gbẹ̀yìn. Then bèrè lọ́wọ́ ara ẹ̀nà ṣe bó ń ka pépà. Ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ wá tò sí títì fún nǹkan tó ti jí lọ.
But Baba, when Dangote refinery was coming, people's hope, they pay by the time this thing comes.
Lazy people's hope because Dangote himself is a devil incarnation. The reason why is that go to Cotonou and price Dangote cement. Go to Kano and price the cement and come and price one of Lagos. It's different. Another statesman who loves his own people cannot behave like Dangote. Dangote has no brain. There's no way. You do what Dangote did. He has settled how the 5 refinery will not work. Even the very person that was in the NNPC,
I think we have first.
the MD, Dangote planted him there. I told you severally that someone who's supposed to be the MD of the NNPC supposed to be an Abeokuta man. But Dangote and the people that the Fulani, they frustrated them. They retired them. It's only in Nigeria you will send somebody for a course abroad. And he will stay 2 or 3 years and come back. You will not tell the person, keep your certificate. You need to play the game the way we are playing it here. She will correct better. You send somebody for a course, a soldier and everything. Look at what's happening to Lagbaja now. They are now setting on acting the chief of staff. Okay. Automatically, if care is not taken, they can rusticate Lagbaja. That's to say, all the seniors will be what? Will be retired. They did it to be retired. They did it severally.
People.
Yes, so that coup people, the people will not gather themselves together to do coup. So that is it. But what about the training we gave to all these people? All wasted. How many retirement people are we paid? Look at Maina. Maina took all the pension money. You are here. He took everything. Then he came into the cell through the front door and went out through the back door. He's a Fulani man.
But sir, people are still lost. This is the fact that how can we have a local PMS and people will still continue buying imported fuel at high price? This, what is your take, sir?
Sir, I am telling you, how much it's only you don't listen to me.
I'm with you, sir.
You have made up your mind before you come.
100%, sir.
How much are they selling a bag of cement in Cotonou? That we have the line surplus in Nigeria. And when you get to Webaja, those people are doing construction. The engineer has been brainwashed. If the bag of the cement is not Dangote, they won't approve the contract. They won't approve, they won't pass the project. Then how do we come at that? How do we come at that? What you are removing in Ogun State, you want to kill Eweko Lavage. It was difficult. You suffocated them. What the government cannot do, they say one person did, okay, use your joker, let us see.
Sir,
he said he brought some from abroad before we start giving him the local one. That he's going to finish selling the one. That even the one he brought abroad, But that didn't mean they have even a layman in what? In Imo State. A layman in Anambra. You've given them a license to do a modular refinery. But it's every day you'll be carrying an airplane to go out to be pumping those people doing it. You didn't encourage them. You should go there and see what they are producing. If it's going to damage the car or not. Of recent, they normally use Dangote truck to carry crude like cement. One Rosino Akpo, Lovajadi Loritan is there. They want to take all this in through the back door. Then look at what the officers are saying in Fulani. They said what belongs to those Niger data is for them. Nigeria has been sold to them. And look at all these things. If you have any brain to look at Nigerians, they are bringing them back in January. Not Nigeria alone. They said all the people that went to Canada to study, that they are bringing them home. That we only allow you into our country to come and study. And when you are finished studying, then go. Then look at what they are doing in London. The same thing. A lot of Nigeria are now running to Northern Ireland, leaving their children scattered everywhere. Then that time said, anybody can go. That's a minister. That's a minister. Because pass me a get Puni party, you can run stomach when you get home. If I don't do that, rice, more about that's what they call pass me a jeku. On my shady jeku everywhere. I'm a pass one that go up. One thing down, get sorry, 1996, Nigebu, of jury. Don't she party, Koto, no, Koto Pada, want to Palermo. So, told me, not one time, a photo one, listen. Èmi tún wá bí ẹ pé báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ kí nǹkan yìí náà làgbójúlé kó nínú ilé yẹn sọ ọmọ University of Lagos, University of Benin, everything kó jẹ́ ká ẹyọ kan yìí ló máa fi distribute wọn kó tó wá padà wá sí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lálẹ́ báwo ló ṣe máa rí sà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá nǹkan ṣe nípa àjà òkúta, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá nǹkan ṣe nípa bitumen, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá nǹkan ṣe nípa forestation, ẹ jẹ́ ká wá nǹkan ṣe nípa all these farms. Yeah, we should do all those things.
Sir, so before we deviate to that question, sir.
Like we should finish.
Yeah, I have one more, sir.
Genesis 9 from 7. Ọlọ́run sì wí fún Nóà pé èyí ni àmì májẹ̀mú mi tí mo bá ọ dá. Àwọn ọmọ náà tí ó jáde nínú ọkọ̀ ní Sémù, Ámù àti Jáfẹ́tì. Ámù sì ni bàbá Kénáánì. Àmẹ́ta wọ̀nyí ni ọmọ Nóà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ nínú ọkọ̀, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti tú kalẹ̀, Nóà sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀, ó sì gbin ọgbà àjà.
Ó ti tó. Oko mélòó ló ní? Ọjọ́ wo ló fẹ́ dáko?
I love very soon, sir.
No, very soon. Lẹ́yìn tọ́mọ ìdìbò mẹ́rin. Àbúkọ àbí nǹkan tó fẹ́ jágbà láláwùsá àti gbogbo ẹ̀yà kàdé láti Mẹ́kà orí Mẹ́kà tó ń lọ lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí. Gbogbo ẹ̀ fraud, all fraud, all fraud.
Nígbà tí ó dàbẹ̀ pé kò sí respite mọ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ ti Dangote ti Nigeria sì believe pé by the time Dangote started epo máa wálẹ̀ àlèrè bí 300 bí 400 nípa tó wà ní 1,000 plus 1,200. What is your advice to the federal government of Nigeria as regards our refineries, the one in Port Harcourt, the one in Kaduna and Warri?
They can't allow you to work. There are cabals on that. Don't worry your time. No, don't worry. Ọdún yìí máa ti tún tán. Ó da ó ata ó da kò da gbogbo oṣù ń lọ ọdún ń lọ gbogbo ẹ ti ń lọ àti ń lọ. So eléyìí tó béèrè question yìí then nígbà tó bọ́ sí cement tí wàhálà wà lórí cement tí wọ́n rí pé Lagos ń develop ju other states in Nigeria. Do you know the amount they are selling cement in Nigeria? Yes, sir. Until when you now wanted to build a house, lọ́rọ̀ cement ṣe kàn ẹ́ nítorí pé onímọ́tò ń sin ni. My aged father who is 103 years old, he cannot talk about this epo. He cannot.
Kò kàn àbáyé.
Kò kàn àbáyé. Then èmi fún ara mi náà tí mo jòkó síbi àtàwọn olùṣọ́ àgùntàn tí ò bá yọjú ọ̀ràn tá a jòkó síbi tá a wà. Mo máa ń fi táǹkì mọ́tò yẹn aṣoṣù mẹ́fà kò sí nǹkan tí mo ń wá káàkiri. Then automatically ẹ̀tú wa rántí àwa ní problem ara wa. Shell tiwa ó ti lọ. Chevron at loss. Gbogbo at loss. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ àwọn people tó ti ń wá epo wọ́n ti kú tán. Nàìjíríà, Hausa àti Fúlàní àti àwọn tó wà níjọba wọ́n ti báyé gbogbo wọn jẹ́. Wọ̀sọ́ padec gbogbo everything wọ̀nyí gbogbo àtijọ́ owó ni. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí wọ́n sọ iye owó tí Akpabio tí ó ní kàn ṣe nínú NDDC ó kọ̀ sí wàhálà láàrin lady àti gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọ́n ti bò mọ́lẹ̀ billions wọ́n máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ iye owó tó bá ń lé Akpabio ní time tó ṣe gọ́vùnà tán ẹ mọ iye owó tó bá ń bẹ̀ ẹ tún ní Akpabio now the Senate leader tàbá ṣe ń rí sáàkù bí eléyìí ó ṣe máa bèrè question yìí pẹ́ o kò sọ́jọ́ tẹ́gbó tún lè wá sí 500.
refinery wa sà.
Yes sir.
kí ni ìmọ̀ràn yín fún ìjọba lórí àtúnṣe ẹ̀.
ọdún wo ni wọ́n bẹ they call the first refinery tó mọ̀ then kí ni ọpọlọwọ ló mú tó wà nínú ká gbé epo láti Kaduna láti gbé epo láti Niger Delta ká ṣe pipe lọ sí Kaduna ìjọsà ìlọla waste then federal Abuja ta kọ́ láàrin 30 years yìí níbo náà ti ń ṣe irú ẹ̀ kí là ń rí mú kúrò l'Abuja. What is happening in Abuja? Nothing happening in Abuja now. All the billions go to Abuja and they divide it in Abuja. Then when you get to Lagos, Lagos as a capital before, we have every parastatals correct. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹni Tinubu ṣe lé àwọn Fúlàní kúrò ní CBN. Wọ́n kàn wá bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fi ṣe kò tó ṣe and they are paying them salary. And bí wọ́n ṣe wà ní NNPC náà nìyẹn, wọ́n ṣe wà káàkiri náà nìyẹn. They normal beg by certificate, they go to Saudi Arabia, they go to Cairo, they go to Egypt to go and get it. Wọ́n ní Los America wọ́n ní fún wọn. Ṣé bí Bàtẹ́ni kan wá inside medical board, that was about 20 years ago. They came to Kaduna. They went to come and do tests for all the doctors and everything. It was all the doctors that come from the north. They didn't pass. We look at the Danjuma and then the man in charge of the COVID kit and everything that come from Edo State, that come from Benin. The wife of the Danjuma was from Edo State. Then the man that they brought in, and how do they share those money? The looting is too much than to make the refinery work, because they know where they get the original parts and they know where they can go and get the fake part. And then when they are bringing the fake part, how many months will it work? When Tinubu got in there, he put on money that the refinery should come up. But at the end of the day, the cabals are there. Oh, at the end, son, oh, the two pali to one new
So in a year, 6 months, how will you rate Tinubu's government? How fair?
Thank you very much.
Has he done?
Well, I'm not a politician to rate anybody. I didn't put Tinubu there. If you wanted to bring it back to me and say, because the Lord in 2015, the Lord said Tinubu will be the